Well, hi, and welcome to Proven Principles. My name is Jeff Gamagami. In this episode of Proven Principles, we're going to talk to you about the principles of the compensation plan. How do you actually make the money? And let's face it, all of you joined this business because you're interested in changing your life in some way. Some of you would like to make an extra few $100 extra per month. Some of you would like to replace your income. Some of you have joined because you want to change your life. You want to create wealth, passive income. Well, the compensation plan is the roadmap. And so the first thing is you need to know where you want to get to, and then we'll use the compensation plan to match your goals and then take an action plan on a step-by-step basis. So I'm going to give you the basic principles of the compensation plan. If you have more details you'd like or more questions, you're going to have to get together with one of your coaches and your upline sponsor, and they're going to help you to understand the intricacies. But let me say that Nu Skin's compensation plan from the outset has created more millionaires than any other compensation plan in the industry. And in fact, according to the former president, chairman of the World Federation of Direct Selling, that Nu Skin has created more $20 million earners than every other company in the direct selling industry combined. And that's a big statement. Nu Skin currently right now is creating a new millionaire every 5 days somewhere in the world with this compensation plan. About 700, approaching getting close to 750 people have created over $1 million of income US within their lifetime working with the Nu Skin compensation plan and products. So let me tell you, this is very, very exciting. Let me see if we can break it down in some simple steps for you so we can go through and understand the principles of what you need to be doing to make money in the compensation plan. Okay, let's have a look at the board here. So the first area really, I'm just going to draw along here, is we're going to talk about customers. And every single business in the world needs to have customers. People who don't want to make money, but they're just really interested in perhaps getting the products and using them. And so Nu Skin, the company here, has hundreds of millions of dollars in stock in their warehouses all around the world. And simply what happens is a customer here, you connect that customer, and they order the products direct, either on your website, you can have your own personalized website, or they can just go to nuskin.co.nz or any country in the world they're in, and they can purchase those products using their username and password. Nu Skin, the company, will then on-ship those products directly to their door, and it's fast. I mean, here in our part of the world, a couple of days, product lands right in their door. In other parts of the world, 3-4 days, but it's extremely efficient. Now, the customer, their incentive is they're going to save 30%. So, of course, everyone wants to buy wholesale. No one wants to pay retail, so this is a great incentive. Now, if those customers purchase what's called through our ADR program, which is a fancy name for a subscription. So every business in the world loves subscription. If consumers are buying on a regular basis, then we're going to offer them an additional 20% as a product credit. So for example, if they buy $100 of products, they're going to have a $20 credit towards their next purchase. They can accumulate that over a period of months to get larger items, etc. And let's face it, it's a very, very sticky, we call it, a system that allows those customers to stay linked to you. And you want your customers to be buying as often as possible. This ADR system is fabulous. Here's a great thing too. After 12 orders, it actually increases to 30%. And so you want to keep yourself and every customer on the ADR program to maximize their savings and, of course, maximize your business. Now, the next step really here is what we call a distributor. And a distributor simply is able to purchase the product at wholesale. Here's D for distributor. You have a number in the computer system. And they're really connecting customer, 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 and maybe perhaps another distributor. And so every person you connect here to the system, those consumers and distributors, they buy direct from Nu Skin, and the company is going to send those products directly to them. You, for connecting them and spending some time to train them and educate them about the product, you're going to receive 5% of whatever they purchase directly back to you. So if this person purchases $100, you're going to make $5. If this person purchases $500, you're going to make $25. And so you're going to make 5% of anyone you personally introduce. Now let's say this person here introduces a few people, customer, customer, and distributor, and that person introduces their friend and their sister, and that person tells their other friend, etc. As a distributor, you only get paid on the first level. You're not going to get paid beneath this line. So you're not going to get paid anything on these people beneath, just the people you personally enroll. Now, if you want to get paid more generations, then you're going to become what's called an executive. An executive is able to get paid on multiple generations. So an executive here, as an example here, gets a number in the computer system, and they are connecting distributor, 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 customer, 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 etc. And there's no limit to the number of people they connect. This distributor tells their friend, who might tell their friend, who might tell their friend, who might tell their friend, etc., etc., etc. And of course, everyone along the way is also getting customers, because no business in the world doesn't have customers, etc. As an executive, you don't get paid one level, you get paid all the levels, and you're going to earn 9 to 20% on all the levels to infinity. So every single person you introduce, you're going to get paid on. And that scale is on a sliding scale. The more volume you turn over, the more income you're going to make. And so an executive can start to earn hundreds and moving into thousands of dollars on a monthly basis. Now the last area that I want to talk to you about is leadership. And a leader is simply an executive who's helped other people become executives. And so let's spend a minute and talk about that. What happens is, here is you as an executive, and you've introduced your friend here, for example, and they say, hey, listen, I want to become an executive. They're only getting paid on one level here. They're not getting paid down here. And so this person goes through a short qualification period, the same as you did, to go on to become an executive. Now, that qualification period, I'll just draw down here. It's called your letter of intent, your LOI. And so to go from distributor to an executive, you must turn over 100 volume points yourself in a single calendar month, and 1,000 what's called group volume. This is called your PV, this is called your GV, your group volume and your personal volume. In the second month, you must turn over 100 yourself and 1,500 in your total group. In the third month, 100 yourself and 2,000 in your entire group. And so over a period of 3 months, you have simply turned over 4,500 points between yourself and your entire group. So this is not just you, this is you plus everybody else, even beyond your first level. And so you can see this starts to get very exciting. Now, you're an executive, and your person here, they meet 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, and then they break away like a little franchise. And when you help one person to go on to become an executive, the company calls you a gold executive, and you're going to reach a royalty, and that royalty is approximately $12,000 on a month, sorry, per annum. So that's approximately $1,000 per month. Now, I'm not sure about you, but $1,000 isn't a lot of money, but what could you do with an extra $1,000 a month? How many people do you know that could help in some way an extra $1,000 a month? If you can identify 2 people and help them become an executive, you're called a lapis executive. And a lapis executive averages approximately double that, about $25,000. This is based in New Zealand dollars per year. Now, if you can develop 4 teams, you're called a ruby executive. And a ruby executive averages approximately $50,000 per year. So the numbers just kind of go up one step at a time. If you can develop 6 teams, you're called an emerald executive. And the average income is approximately 100,000 New Zealand dollars per year. If you can develop 8 teams, you're called a diamond executive. And the average income is about $220,000 per year. If you can develop 12 executives, you're called a blue diamond. And a blue diamond maximizes the compensation plan, and the average income is over 600,000 New Zealand dollars per year. Now these numbers will slightly change based on the exchange rates, because they're based on US dollars, but this gives you a guideline of approximately what those dollars are. If you can go and find 15 people, you're called a team elite. And a team elite receives the maximum compensation plan. They probably average over $1 million New Zealand per year if we took the average around the world. And a team lead executive also enjoys some fantastic incentives. For example, I'm a team lead executive, and so I've simply become an executive, and then I've helped coach 15 other people on my first generation, people I personally introduced, to also become executives. And so the more executives you personally introduce, the more income that you're going to make. Now, if I go back a step, there's one critical area here, and it's called Ruby. This area here called Ruby, we call the stepping block, the foundation block of your business. And so really the first thing we want to focus you on as you start your business is, number 1, becoming an executive as quickly as you can. We have some people go on to become executive within days of starting their business. and other people take several months to become an executive. So you take the pace that's best for you, but in my world, the faster the better. The pace of your group will follow the pace of the leader, and you're now the leader of your own organization. So once you become an executive, you're looking to identify 4 other people and help them duplicate what you have. So they're going to go through and pass this little qualification test to turn over 4,500 points of product over a 1 to 4 month period. Once you do that, the company rewards you. They see you stepped up to the first step of leadership, and there's about a $12,000 trip taking you from here or wherever you're based to the United States, and you're going to get to participate in what's called the Ruby trip. About 200 distributorships every single quarter get taken on the Ruby trip. These are new people for the first time that they reach this level. The company wines you, dines you, and looks after you like you have never, ever been looked after before. I'm talking about full days and day spas, if it's wintertime, snowmobiling, fishing, and you get to meet the scientists, meet the owners, see the facilities, and kick the bricks if you like. And I got to tell you, people come back from that, and the statistic is that 50% of people who go on the Ruby trip within 2 years go on to become a blue diamond. And so your odds are pretty good. If you can build 4 executives and get on that Ruby trip, your confidence is going to increase at such a level that you're going to, propel yourself to this higher levels of compensation. And I got to tell you, that's a lot of money. Now, you don't need $600,000 a year to live. Don't get me wrong, it's very, very nice. But wherever you see yourself, that's just fine. Some people here, if I put this into a more practical basis, like a traditional business, let me use Subway sandwiches as an example. As a Subway is a franchise, which everyone understands. Some people go to Subway and they're just interested in using the product. They're into buying a sub. And if they stamp the little card, they're going to get, after so many purchases, they're going to get a free sub. Some people want to work part-time and they just want to earn a few $100s on their wage, etc. Some people want to go and manage themselves their own Subway franchise, and they're going to get a salary, and maybe they're going to get $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a month as a wage for that. And then some people want to own 4 Subway franchises, 6, 8, 12, 15. And so the more teams you develop, the more income you make. In essence, these people use the product. These people connect customers or sell the products. The executives kind of manage teams. And the leaders really coach and train. These people save money on the products. Here you can earn hundreds of dollars. Here you can earn perhaps $1,000 a month. And here you can start to earn passive income. And passive income is the goal. You want to create mailbox income, income that keeps coming in whether you work or not. And so I hope this has been a simple introduction to the compensation plan to understand the principles of how it works. Now what I want to do is I want to give you just a little bit of a fast track for those of you who want to go fast to exactly how you can accelerate the compensation plan. So we'll come back in our next clip of Proven Principles to go through that with you. For now, I hope you've enjoyed this section of Proven Principles, and bye for now.